things happening in this Gokula. All the asuras are coming one by one. Putana came, Sakatasura came, Trinavarta came, and then now these two trees are fallen down. All kind of bad omens are coming. Let us move to another place. And so they all asked the eldest Gopa, Upananda, and he suggested that they all move to Vrindavana. And last time we saw some greatness of Vrindavana from the Skanda Purana. Today I want to share a little bit more from Garga Samhita. So let us begin today's chapter first, canto number 50. This is the slaying of Bakasura and Vatsasura. Shri Krishnaya Parabrahmane Namaha. Tarala madhukṛid bṛinde, bṛindāvane manOhare, paśupa śriṣubhiḥ sākaṁ, vatsānupālana lOlupaḥ. Tarala madhukṛid bṛinde, bṛindāvane manOhare, paśupa śriṣubhiḥ sākaṁ, vatsānupālana lOlupaḥ. haladharasakhO deva śriman, vicheritha gavala murali vetraṁ, netrābhirāma tanu dyutiḥ. haladharasakhO deva śriman, vicheritha dhārayan, gavala murali vetraṁ, netrābhirāma tanu dyutiḥ. Buzzing everywhere. There are beautiful flowers, and so the wind is so fragrant, and there are honey bees everywhere. Tarala madhukṛid bṛinde, bṛindāvane manOhare, very beautiful Vrindavana. Paśupa śriṣubhiḥ sākaṁ, Bhagavan along with all the gopas, and also vatsānupālana lOlupaḥ went to graze cattle, and to graze all the cows, and then he went with Balramji, haladharasakhO, along with Balramji. All of them, Krishna Balram and all the boys went to Vrindavana. Deva, śriman, hey Guruvayurappa, you are the consort of Lakshmi Devi, śriman. haladharasakhO deva śriman, vicheritha dhārayan, gavala murali vetraṁ. And as Bhagavan is grazing the cattle, he is taking gavala, is the cow horn, to call the cows. And then murali is holding the flute. And then vetraṁ, he is carrying the cow stick to guide the cows as they are grazing. Carrying all this, our little Krishna with the turban on his head and with all the dress that, beautiful dhoti type of dress he is wearing, and then looking so beautiful with big lotus-like eyes, and looking so beautiful even more than Kamadeva. Such beautiful Krishna is walking. Netrābhirāma is so delightful to the eyes. Netrābhirāma tanu dyutiḥ. Bhagavan's form is glowing and so brilliant, radiant form, so pleasing to the eyes, as Bhagavan and Balramji are going with all the thousands and thousands of cows are ahead of them. And Bhagavan is behind, and he is holding all this. When the cows are grazing, he will be playing the flute. He will use the flute to call the cows by name. He will use the cow horn to call them. He will have japamala to chant the name of the cows. He is always bathed in the dust of the cows. Like this, Bhagavan loves cows. And so, thousands of cows ahead of him, Bhagavan is grazing. In this beautiful Vrindavana, vihita jagati raksham, Lakshmi karambujalalitam, dadadi charanadvandvam, Vrindāvane tvai pāvane, vihita jagati raksham, Lakshmi karambujalalitam, dadadi charanadvandvam, Vrindāvane tvai pāvane, tvai pāvane, kimivana babam sampat sampūridam taruvallari salila dharani gotra kshetradigam kamalapate vihita jagati raksham lakshmikarambujalalitam dadadi charanadvandvam bṛindāvane त्वयि पावने किमिव न भवौ सम्पत् सम्पूरितं तरुवल्लरी सलिलधरणी गोत्र क्षेत्रादिकं कमलापथे
vichita jagati lakshmikarambujalalitam dadadi charanadvandvam bṛindāvane त्वयि पावने किमिव न भवौ सम्पत् सम्पूरितं तरुवल्लरी सलिलधरणि गोत्र क्षेत्रादिकं कमलापदे.
lotus feet of Bhagavan protect the whole universe. Jagati Raksham. Vihita Jagati Raksham. The lotus feet of Bhagavan is where Mother Lakshmi is always there and she is always doing Padha Seva to Bhagavan. Lakshmi Karam Bhujalalitam. Bhagavan's feet are Lalana Pantra. She is always doing a massage to the lotus feet of Bhagavan. The moment bhaktas, why are they all going to feet always? You know, the moment they leave the feet, Maya catches hold of them. So, Mother Lakshmi herself, she's Prakrityai Namaha. That Prakriti itself, she's at the feet of Bhagavan always. That is the resting place where no other external force can harm us. So, all the bhaktas are always holding to the feet. In our Hinduism, it's always about the feet of Bhagavan. That's in the last sloka of Narayanam also. Yogi Indranam Padangeshwadika Sumadhuram Mukti Bhajam Nivaso. All the liberated ones are at the feet of Bhagavan. Mukti Bhajam Nivaso. Bhaktanam Kamavarshadyut Taru Kisalayam. It is the branch and the sprout which yields the wishes of all the bhaktas. Nadate padamulam. So the feet of Bhagavan are so auspicious that Mother Lakshmi is always there. Lakshmi karambujalalidam dadadi charanadvandvam. Charanadvandvam. Bṛindāvane त्वयि पावने. With that lotus feet, Bhagavan is walking all over Vrindavana without wearing chappal. Yashoda Mata says, your feet will get hurt, Kana. Why don't you wear chappal? He says, you said cow is my mother, right? Gomata is my mother. Yes, cow is your mother. Then my mother, she never wears chappal. None of the cows wear chappal. How can I wear chappal? Like that, Krishna will not wear chappal, and he's walking bare feet in the forests of Vrindavana, so that all that auspiciousness and the blessing from the feet are coming to Vrindavana, and it is so prosperous. Like our Pongal is supposed to bring us prosperity, as all the farmers are celebrating, and we worship Surya Bhagavan, and we worship all the cows, and see, we are worshipping the farmers and cultivation and the harvest festival, right? Exactly like that, our Bhagavan's lotus feet bring auspiciousness and prosperity. So, Sampat Sampuritam Taruvallari Salila Dharani Gotra Kshetradigam. All the trees, all the creepers, all the rivers and the waters, and all the entire land of Vraj, and all the mountains, and all the fields of the farmers, all of them became so prosperous and rich as Bhagavan, who is the Kamalapate. That Bhagavan is walking in the lotus feet. With his lotus feet, he is blessing Vrindavana. And so that Vrindavana is so beautiful. And the Vrindavana, again, a little bit fact from Garga Samhita about Vrindavana. As we all know, in the Matsya Avatara, it happens, all these avatara happen again and again in different times. So in one time Matsya Avatara happened when there was an asura called Shankasura, and when Brahmaji was sleeping in the night, he took away all the Vedas from Brahmaji, and then without the Vedas, the devas do not have any strength and they became very weak. And so they all prayed to Bhagavan. Then Bhagavan incarnated as the fish, the Matsyam, and he fought with Shankasura and he retrieved the Vedas and he went to Prayag region, where all the rivers Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati are meeting in Allahabad. That is very holy place in India. So in the Prayag region, they all, Narayana meets all the devas and hands over the Vedas to Brahmaji in the Prayag region. In the Prayag region, all of them, when Brahmaji got the Vedas, they are delighted and they organize a big Veda Yajna. They organize a big yaga, Veda Yaga. And after the yaga is completed, they crown this Prayag region as the king of all the holy places. Prayag Raja is the king of all the other holy places on the earth. Prayag is the king. And then all the other holy places, all the holy rivers, they all come and give offerings to Prayagraj. And the Ganga comes, the Yamuna comes, and they are doing chamara, they are doing fanning the Prayagraja. And then all the Jambu Dvipa, all the holy places come and give offering to Prayagraja, and he is sitting on the throne as he is the king of all the holy places in the whole world. After this is over, everybody goes back to their respective place. Narada comes and then he says, "Oh Prayaga, you are the king of all the holy places, is it?" "Yes, I am the king now." Then he says, "Did you notice Vrindāvana and Braj, they never came and gave any offering to you. They never came and gave, did pranam to you, and they never came. Did you remember? Did you notice that?" Then Prayagraja said, "Yes. Why did they not come? Why did the place called Mathura Mandala, where the Vrindāvana and Vraj region is there, why did they not come and offer respect to me? I am the Raja." So he got angry. And so Prayagraj went to Narayana's Vaikunta. And he goes to Vaikunta and says, bows down and says, "Oh Lord, I have submit a request to you. When all of you crowned me as the king of all the holy places, nobody came from Mathura Mandala, nobody came from Vrindavana. Why is that so?" Narayana says, "I made you king of all the places in the world. I didn't make you king of my place." Narayana says, "I made you king of all the places on the earth. You are the king, yes. But my own abode, my own home is Braj, and I didn't make you king of my own home. Braj is my home," Bhagavan says. Then Prayag Raja was humbled, and so he did pranam to Narayana and he quietly came back. Then again the rishis are asking Narada, why did Mathura Mandala, why it is the Bhagavan's home, why it didn't come? And then there is a story in the Varaha Purana. Varaha Kalpathila, Varaha avatar happened. Again, this avatara happened in every kalpa, right? So the time cycle is so vast. So again and again avataras and keep happening. So in another Varaha Kalpa time, Bhagavan incarnated as the Varaha, right? So there was pralaya, there was cosmic dissolution, and the entire universe is submerged in water. And the Asura Hiranyaksha have has pushed Mother Earth to Rasatala, right? So Bhagavan incarnated as the Varaha. He went to Rasatala and he lifted Mother Earth and kept the earth on his tusk, and he came back, right? You know that Varaha Avatara story. So as Varaha Avatara is emerging, and Lakshmi Devi as the Mother Earth is on his left side, sitting on his lap, and they are emerging from the cosmic water, right? Everywhere there is pralaya, dissolution. So Mother Earth is coming, both are emerging. Mother Earth is asking, "Oh Lord, where are you going to place me? As the whole universe is covered in water, where is my place? Where are you going to place me?" Bhagavan says, when you see a place where lot of trees are coming from above the water, when you see a place where there is beautiful mountain and lot of trees and forests are coming, you tell me. When you see that, I will place you there. Mother Earth was confused little bit. She says, everything is in me. All the trees, all the mountain, all the land and forests are in me. How can there be already every trees and mountains outside of me? Because I am here. How can there be something outside? Where is the resting place for those? Where are they resting? Appo Bhagavan says, that place, the moment she asked that, she saw a place. She saw a place where beautiful trees are emerging, beautiful mountains are there, big land is there, and then forests are there. So Mother Lakshmi is looking, what is this beautiful place? Then Bhagavan says, this is called the Mathura Mandala, and this is part of Goloka, and it is part of my transcendental abode, and it is above all the three worlds, and it does not get destroyed even at the time of Pralaya. And this Mathura Mandala is part of that Goloka. So the Vraj we have today is that part of that Goloka, and this, as per the Varaha Purana, this place is does not even touch the earth, and it does not get destroyed even at the time of Pralaya. That is the land of Vraj. That is the dham. It's so sacred, and it's part of the Goloka has come here. But when we go there, we say, kya hai, whatever, it is kachra, and no, we don't see the actual dham ka swarup. To see that dham swarup, we need tapas. So this is the story in Garga Samhita. Bhagavan himself says, the land called Mathura Mandala, it is about 80 kos, 84 kos Vrajamandal, right? 84 kos Vrajamandal, this entire Mathura. It consists of Vrindāvana, Barsana, and all the mountains like Govardhana, Nandishwar Parvat, Brahmachal Parvat, all these, and then the Yamuna river, all these are in Vraj. And this Vraj is part of that Goloka. And there Gopas, Gopis, cows, all of them thrive over there. And it will not get destroyed even at the time of Pralaya. And it is above even the three worlds. And it is my home, says Narayana. And so that Braj Mandal, that Vrindāvana is where our Krishna is growing up. He incarnated in prison in Mathura, and is growing up, and is now grazing cattle. That's the greatness of Vrindāvana. So here, that is why this Kamala padhe sampat sampuridam taruvallari salila dharani gotra kshetradigam Kamala padhe ilasadulape kantarande samirana shitale विपुल यमुना तीरे गोवर्धनाचल मूर्धसु ललित मुरलीनादः सञ्चारयन् खलु वात्सकं क्वचन दिवसे दैत्यं वत्साकृतिं त्वमुदैक्षता विलसदुलभे कान्दारान्दे समीरणशीतले विपुल यमुनातीरे गोवर्धनाचलमूर्धसु ललितमुरलीनादः सञ्चारयन् खलु वात्सकं क्वचन दिवसे दैत्यं वत्साकृतिं त्वमुदैक्षता. Grasslands in Vrindavana, where the beautiful wind is blowing, Bhagavan is climbing up and down mountains. So like a ball, he will go up and come down like that. For us to climb mountain is so difficult, but for Bhagavan, he climbs on top of the mountain and then he plays the flute, and then down in the valley he would see Radha over there and he would get so excited. And like that, Bhagavan is playing the flute. Vipula Yamuna Tire. The beautiful Yamuna used to come so deep inside the Vraj. Now it's not so coming so much inside Vraj. So that beautiful Yamuna was coming, and the banks of the Yamuna, the cool breeze is blowing. Bhagavan is grazing the cattle with the beautiful peaks of the Govardhana Chalamurdasu Lalita Murali is the first place where Bhagavan has started playing flute. So from canto number 39, we see Krishna Avtara, right? The first chapter where Bhagavan has started playing flute now. So he's playing the flute in the top of the mountains. Sancharayan khalu vatsakam. As he's grazing the cattle, one day an asura came in the form of a calf. Daityam vatsakridim. An asura has taken a disguise of a calf and mingling with the other calves, thinking that nobody will notice him. He is also among the other cows. At that time, Ravasavila Satpucham Vichaya Tosya Vilokayanne Kimapi Validaskandham Randra Pradikshamudikshidam Ravasavila Satpucham Vichaya Tosya Vilokayanne Kimapi Validaskandham Randra Pradikshamudikshidam Tamatha Charane Vibhramayan मुहुरुच्चकैः उहचनमहावृक्षे चिक्षेपितक्षतजीवितम् तमतचरणे विभ्रामयन् मुहुरुच्चकैः उहचनमहावृक्षे चिक्षेपितक्षतजीवितम्. Sura, he came in the form of a vatsa, a calf. So he's called a Vatsasura. So he's also with the other cows, but he's looking to see if anybody is recognizing him. So he's looking in a guilty way behind. He's turning his head and looking, is somebody noticing me? And waiting for a chance to strike. And he's shaking his tail. Ravasavila Satpucham Vichaya Dosya Vilokayanne Kimapi Validaskandham Randra Pradikshamudikshidam. He's waiting for a chance. That time Bhagavan caught him by both his hind legs, and then he lifted him up, and then he whirled him round and round and round. Muhuruchakaihi, and then he threw him on a tree. Kuhachana Mahavrikshe Chikshe Pitakshatajīvitam. He threw him on the tree, and as he fell, the asura died. So Vatsasura died. Who is this Vatsasura? He has a past history also. He was an asura in his previous birth, and he was the son of an asura. And then he was attacking the devas, and he attacked Indra and took away his kingdom. And now he took away all the kingdom of all the Chota, all the people, and now he is like the ruling. And then one day he went to the forest. He saw Rishi Vasishta. He went to the Rishi Vasishta's ashram he saw the beautiful Kamadhenu, the cow Nandini, and he's getting attracted by this cow. So he suddenly made a disguise as a Brahmana, and he's asking Sage Vasishta, may I have that cow? Sage Vasishta already knows by his yogic powers that this is an impostor, an asura. So he kept quiet, but the cow Nandini, it cursed the Brahmana, said, you are an asura, you came in the form of a Brahmana. I curse you to become a calf. And so immediately he became a calf. And immediately he realized his mistake and fell at the feet of Nandini and the cow and also the Rishi Vasishta and asked for forgiveness. So then the Rishi says, at the time of Dwapara Yuga, when Bhagavan incarnates as Krishna, you will be among the other cows with Krishna, and then you will be killed by him and attain moksha. So that is this Vatsasura. When he died, a light emerges from his body and merges into Bhagavan. Nipadadi mahadaitye jatya duratmani takshanam nipadana javakshunnakshoniruvakshatakaanani दिवि परिमिलद् बृन्दारकाः कुसुमोत्करैः शिरसि भवदो हर्षात् वर्षन्ति नाम तदा हरे निपतति महादैत्ये जात्या दुरात्मनि तत्क्षणं निपदन जवक्षुण्णक्षोणीरुहक्षत कानने दिवि परिमिलद् बृन्दारकाः कुसुमोत्करैः शिरसि भवदो हर्षात् वर्षन्ति नाम तदा हरे. Daitya, when the mighty Asura fell and all the Jatya Duratmani is born evil, wicked, and when he fell on one tree, the impact of that tree fell, when it fell, another tree fell, and then another tree fell, and all many trees fell one after another, and the entire forest is destroyed. So, nipadana javakshunnakshoni ruhakshata kanani divi parimilad vrindarakaha. The devas are happy that another asura is dead. So they all shower flowers on Bhagavan. Vrindarakaha kusumotkaraihi shirasi bhavado harshat harshandi nama tada hare. All of them put flowers on Bhagavan, and all the flowers are falling on our kannan. Then Surabiladama Murdhan Yurdhvam Kutak Kusumavali. All the gopas are asking, Krishna, Krishna, how are flowers falling on your head? Surabiladama Murdhan Yurdhvam Kutak Kusumavali Nipadadi Tavetyukto Balaihi Sahela Mudairayah Jadidi Danujakshepenordhvam Gadastaru Mandalade Kusumani Karasoyam Nunam Sameti Shanairiti Surabhiladama Murdhan Yurdhvam Kutak Kusumavali Nipatadi Tavetyukto Balaihi Sahela Mudairaya Jhandidi Danujakshepenordhvam Tadastaru Mandalade Kusumani Karasoyam Nunam Sameti Shanairiti. Gopas are asking Bhagavan, how are these flowers falling on your head? Where are they coming from? And so fragrant. Surabhiladama Murdhan Yurdhvam Udak Kusuma Vali Nipadadi Tavetyukto Balaihi Sahela Mudairaya. Bhagavan does not reveal his Bhagavata. He hides that he is Bhagavan. In Braj, he will say, Arey, Nandkelal, come here. They won't say Bhagavan. They don't call him as Bhagavan. They say, Arey Kana, come here. Like that, Bhagavan hides his Aishwarya. Here there is only Madhurya, sweetness. The power and Aishwarya is hidden in Braj. You won't see that. So, The children are thinking, where are the flowers coming from? Bhagavan is saying, oh, because all the trees are falling, the flowers from the trees are falling on me. That's all. He just laughed it off. So, Sahela Mudairaya Jadidi Danujakshepenourvam Tadastaru Mandalade Kusuma Nikarasoyam Nunam Samedi Shanairidi. Then Vatsasura is dead. Another day, another Asura. क्वचन दिवसे भूयो भूयस्तरे परुषा तपे तपनतनया पातः पातुं गदा भवदादयः चलितगरुदं प्रेक्षामासुर्बकं खलु विस्मृतं क्षितिधरगच्छेदे कैलासशैलमिवापरम् क्वचन दिवसे भूयो भूयस्तरे परुषा तपे तपनतनया पातः पातुं गदा भवदादयः चलितगरुदं प्रेक्षामासुर्बकं खलु विस्मृतं क्षितिधरगरुच्छेदे कैलासशैलमिवापरम्. Children and Bhagavan are all together and they got very thirsty. So they went to get some water from the Yamuna. Parusha tappe tapana tanaya pataha patum gada bhavadadaya chalita garudam prekshamasur bakam. When all the boys were drinking water, suddenly bakam, a crane, a duck or a crane, it came and swallowed our Krishna. So पातुंगता भवदादयः चलितगरुदं प्रेक्षामासुर्बकं खलु विस्मृतं क्षितिधरगरुच्छेदे कैलासशैलमिवापरम्. A crane has come and it is so giant form. It's white and it's like a mountain and the wings are all huge and the wings are so big like another mountain peaks. And it seems Indra forgot to cut the wings off. When he was cutting the wings of all the mountains, he forgot to cut this one, it seems, because it's also looking like a mountain. Chididharagaruchede kailasa shailamivāparam. So this crane is a giant crane. It's so tall, like touching the skies. It's so white and very powerful crane is standing right there. As the boys are drinking water, pibati salilam gopavrade bhavandam abhidrudah sakila nigilan agni prakyam punardridam udvaman. Pibati salilam gopavrade bhavandam abhidrudah sakila nigilan agni prakyam punardridam udvaman dalayidumagatrotyaha कोट्या तदा शुभवान् विभो कलजनभिदा चुञ्जुः चञ्जु प्रगृह्य ददारतम् दलैदुमगात्रोट्याः कोट्या तदा शुभवान् विभो कलजनभिदा चुञ्जुः चञ्जु प्रगृह्य ददारतम्. First are drinking water. This crane came charging towards Bhagavan. Bhavandam abhidrudah sakila nigilan, and he swallowed Bhagavan. Such a big crane that our little Krishna went inside. He swallowed sakila nigilan. He swallowed Bhagavan. And then we go to Garg Samhita story. When he swallowed Bhagavan, all the gods are thinking, oh my God, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? And all the boys are all, panicking, where is Krishna? He swallowed our Krishna. And then all are worried, what will happen to our Krishna? And all are looking, almost ready to give up their life. And then Indra came, he got angry. Indra came and threw his Vajrayudha at the crane to kill. Nothing happened to the crane. Then Brahmaji came and Brahmaji brought his Brahmadanda and he hit the crane. For about 45 minutes, the crane became unconscious. Again it got up. Again it started roaring. Then Lord Shiva came and Shiva came and threw his trident on the crane. This broke one of his wings, but it did not die. Then again, more devatas are coming one by one. Vayu Bhagavan came with this Vayu Astra. The crane, by the force of the Vayu, he flew away for some time, but again he came back. Nothing happened to him. Then Yama came. Yama came with his Yamadanda, and he is hitting the cane with Yamadanda. His danda only broke. Nothing happened to the crane. Then Surya Bhagavan came, and he came and released 100 sharp arrows on the crane, and it only touched his feathers, but nothing happened to him. Like this, again Kubera came, and he put his tried to kill him with a sharp sword, and he was able to cut the second wing, but the Asura crane did not die. Soma Bhagavan came with his ice weapon. He felt shivering and unconscious for a few minutes. Again he came back to life. Nothing happened to him. Then Agni Bhagavan came. Agni Bhagavan sent his Agni Astra on him. Again, some of the feathers were burnt, but the crane does not die. Varuna Bhagavan came. Varuna came and bound him with his ropes, and then he dragged him on the ground and punished him. But again, nothing happened to him. He stands up. He's getting angry now. He's roaring. Then our Devi came, Bhadrakali. Bhadrakali came and hit him with her mace. And now he became unconscious for some time. And then he went into coma, it seems. But again he comes up, his head is broken. And he comes up, gets up. Again now Kartikeya Swami came. And he left his Shakti Astra on him. And again, this time also, Shakti Astra also broke his leg, one leg only. Again, he does not die. After all the gods try like this, nothing happens, nobody can kill him. Then Asura got so angry. He went and started chasing all the devatas and went after them. And now the devatas are afraid and they started fleeing. And they all run here and there, saying to save themselves. At that time, our Bhagavan is still in the mouth of him. After some time, the rishis are praying. Brahma rishis, Deva rishis, Brahmanas, they're all praying and sending blessings to Bhagavan. Krishna, may you be well. Ite raho. Jug Jug Jiyo Krishna, like this, they are all praying. And then the Asura came back. Now, Bhagavan, he increased his size inside the body of Bakasura. And then Bakasura became breathless and he spit open Bhagavan. He spit Bhagavan. So, Sakila Nigilan Agni Prakyam Punadridam Udvaman. He vomited Bhagavan. As though it was so hot inside, he threw out Bhagavan, he came out, he spit, Bhagavan came out. And then again he's attacking Bhagavan, running to him to crush him. Bhagavan pulled his beaks and he pulled them apart and killed him. So, Dalaidu Maga Trotyaha Kotya Tadashu Bhavan Vibho. How much Bhagavan has to do all this Asura after Asura come, and he has to kill everyone. So Tadashu Bhavan Vibho Khalajana Vida Chunjuhu. Bhagavan is very Karuna Samudram. He's the Dina Bandho. He's a Bhakta Vatsala. He's Karuna Samudra. All good. He's also expert in killing demons. Khalajana Vida Chunjuhu. Kalajana Bida Chunjuhu is an expert in killing evil ones. That Krishna Chanju Pragrihya Dadaratam. So this this way he tore open the beaks and killed that asura. So Bakasura is dead, Vatsasura is dead. This Bakasura is the brother of Putana. Tapadi sahajam sandrashtum va mridam kalu Putana. Anujam agamapyagre gatva pratikshitumeва va. Another brother is coming very soon, Aghasura, in the next chapter. Today Bakasura, Putana already done. Now next brother Aghasura next week. Sapadi sahajam sandrashtum va mridam kalu Putana. Anujam agamapyagre gatva pratikshitumeवा va. Shamana nilayam yate tasmin bake sumano gane kirati bṛindāvanāt griham vihita sabari sahajam sandrashtum va mridam kalu putanam anujam agamapyagre gatva pratikshitumewa va shamana nilayam yate tasmin bake sumano gane kiradi sumano vrindam bṛindāvanāt grihamayata. So this Bakasura is the brother of Putana. Putana has already attained heaven. Now Bakasura is joining her and is going there as though to wait for his brother Aghasura who is coming next. All these wicked, most vilest sinners, all are attaining Bhagavan's holy abode. How much karuna this Krishna avataram has. Even Putana came with poison, she is attaining heaven. This Bakasura, after he died, again a jyoti emerges from him and merges into Krishna. And then next week is Aghasura, very, vilest sinner, so dark. His name itself is Agha, is the embodiment of sin. That Aghasura also going to attain Bhagavan. How blessed are they? So, Sapadi sahajam sandrashtum va mridam kalu putanam anujam agamapyagre gatva pratikshitumewa va shamana nilayam yade tasmin bake sumano gane. All the gods are again praising Bhagavan and showering flowers. Kiradi sumano vrindam bṛindāvanāt grihamayada. Like this, Bhagavan came back home again and all are doing arati to Bhagavan and receiving him. And the beautiful, as soon as they hear the sound of the flute from far away, all the gopis come out and stand and welcome all the cows and all their children. Lalita murali nadam duran nishamya vadhujanaihi tvaridamupagamyarat आरूढमोदमुदीक्षितः जनित जननी नन्दानन्दः समीरणमन्दिरप्रदितवसदे शौरे दूरीकुरुष्व ममामयात् ललितमुरलीनादम् दूरान्निशम्य वधूजनैः त्वरितमुपगम्यारात् आरूढमोदमुदीक्षितः जनितजननी नन्दानन्दः समीरणमन्दिर प्रदितवसदे शौरे दूरीकुरुष्व ममामया. When they heard the sound of the flute from far itself, all the vadhujanai, the gopikas all come out. Fast they come. Tvaridam upagamyarat arudamodamudikshidah. When they look at the lovely face of Krishna, they feel so delighted that Purna Brahman has taken a form and coming and playing with them. Every day, every moment is Ananda for them. So, Arudamodamudikshidah Janida Janani Nanda Ananda, giving so much joy to the mother and to Nandagopa, to Yashoda Mata and all the gopis. Bhagavan wants to give joy, more and more and more. His Swarupa is Ananda. So, Janida Janani Nanda Ananda Samiram, where is that Bhagavan? Samirana Mandira Pradida Vasade. He is residing in the temple of Guruvayur. Samirana Mandira Pradida Vasade Shaure Turi Kurushva Mamamaya. Krishna, please cure all my ailments. Like this, our Bhattadri beautifully describes the Leela Every day he will write the story, and then end only he will say, please remember Krishna, please cure me. So how beautifully Narayanyam teaches us how to pray, remembering always the katha of Bhagavan, singing the name of Bhagavan, but at the end say a simple prayer, Krishna, remember, please bless us, please bless us. So we are also praying to Guru Ayappan with this happy Pongal season. May all of us be happy, healthy, and a lot of satsanga and bhakti day by day. Let us grow in bhakti. Shri Krishnaya Parabrahmane Namaha. Sandranandavabodham Krupamidam Kaladeshavadibhyam Nirmuktam Nityamuktam Nigamashalasahasrena Nirbhasyamanam अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनरुरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावद्भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे अन्धभाग्यं जनानां श्रीकृष्णाय परब्रह्मणे नमः हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे